right. So let's check the extra practice. um,
Okay.
all right, number one, please.
The problem wasn't fixed by me.
Yes, the practice that we did at home. Yes. The problem
The
wasn't.
problem wasn't fixed by me.
Yeah, good. Number two.
The town is protected by the police.
Yeah, very good. Number three. Number three.
John was raised by his mother in a small town.
Yes. In a small town. Very good. Number four.
Me.
Yes.
The building was painted by someone last year.
Last year. Someone is not well important or relevant, right? So we don't need to introduce it.
It's okay.
All right. Number five. Number five.
Penicillin was discovered by Alexander Fleming in 1928.
In 1928. Very good. And the last one, number six. Number six.
Me.
Yes.
Uh, Grammar is studied by students on the internet.
The internet. Yes. Very good. Questions on this?
No.
Can I erase?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, good. Okay, now we have, oh, this is the one? Yeah, this is the one. Now we have this exercise. We have 9 sentences that we need to complete with the passive. So number 1, number 1,
I wrote many people bought tickets for last night's concerts, and in the next one, all the tickets were sold.
yes, very good. Yes. Next, number 2,
The child was held by his father. His toys were picked up,
or picked up,
pick up, picked up,
picked.
put into a drawer.
Mhm, good. Number 3,
Scientists discovered a new species of frog.
yes. Number 4,
Didn't raise.
mhm, didn't raise, or don't raise, or haven't raised. It's fine. Whatever tense that you wrote
Yes.
here is fine. Number 5,
Was prepared. Last night's dinner was prepared by my wife.
yes, was prepared by my wife. Number 6,
The safety rules weren't followed, so an accident happened.
yes. Number 7,
Because the printer was damaged, we couldn't print.
mhm, was damaged. Number 8, mhm, anyone?
The house had a swimming pool.
Had a swimming pool when I lived there.
Yes. Number 9,
I wasn't allowed to drink alcohol when I was young.
I wasn't allowed to drink alcohol when I was young. Very good. Okay, questions?
No.
No questions. Nice. Can I erase?
Yes.
Sweet. Okay. Now we have 6 sentences right here. Okay. And again, with the passive. Number one,
That car looks like it has never been washed. Washed?
good. Number two,
If I were you, I would have contacted a lawyer.
mm-hmm. Yes. Number three,
Informed.
is that correct?
Being informed.
Yes. Number four,
Not being approved.
has not been approved yet. Number five,
Here,
appeared. On her face. And number six,
had been waited.
have waited or have been waiting.
Waiting.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. Questions?
No.
No, everything's good.
Yes.
Okay, nice. And that was all the practice, right?
Yes, that was all the homework.
This is this wasn't homework. All right, now we have here two more exercises, and in these cases, what we're going to do is to identify if this is passive or, well, not. Okay, so we're just going to check the ones that are passive, and the ones that are not passive, we're just gonna leave them blank. Okay, so can you help me read the first one, please, Juvia?
I have never been to Wichita.
Is that passive or not?
No.
No. What is it?
Active.
Yes, it's an active sentence. Number two, uh, Santiago Gutierrez. Okay. Lydia, please. Number two.
I have never been arrested.
Is that passive or not?
I think that it's an active voice.
It's active. What do you guys think? Is it an
It,
active or passive?
Active.
Active. This is passive.
Yes.
Can you explain, teacher, please?
Of course. This is what this sentence would look like uh, if it were active, correct? Now, what do we have here? We have a doer, we have an action, and we have a receiver, correct? They is a doer, have never arrested is the action, and me is the receiver. Now, if we change this, I have never been arrested. Okay, this is what's giving you the answer. All right, the action is giving you the the tense, or in this case, will if it is passive, right? In what cases in the active voice can you find two verbs like this? Two verbs in past participle. What active tense?
Okay.
You can't, right? There are no active tenses in which we can find two past participle verbs together, right? Therefore, this must be a passive voice. Yes?
Yes, yes.
Good. All right, next. Number 3, Luis.
Mm, yes. Passive. The tower was built in 1802 by a French artist.
1802, or yeah, just like that, 1802. Yes, it is passive.
Passive voice.
Yeah, we have was built, and we are introducing the doer with by. Number 4, Ila.
Nothing happened. Is that passive?
Is it passive?
Nothing happened. Mm,
No, it's not passive. It's active, right? We do not have the structure for a passive voice form, right? The structure includes, well, the object turned into a subject,
okay.
and then be plus verb in past participle. Okay. Number 5, Angie.
Passive voice, teacher.
Can you read it, please?
Yeah. No one was injured by the fire.
Perfect. Number 6, Mireya, please.
The award was given to the top student. Uh, it is passive.
Yes, it is passive.
Passive voice as well.
Yes. Number 7, Julia, please.
Yes.
We, we decided not to hire anyone.
Is it passive or active?
Active.
Exactly, it's active. Number 8, Carolina, please.
The pizza was delicious.
Active or passive?
Active.
Mhm. Number 9, and Ila, please.
Um, the pizza was ordered. That is passive.
Mhm. That is a passive. Number 10, anyone?
I was made sick by the pizza. It's a passive voice.
That's 11, but yes, it's passive.
Number 10,
Number 10.
please. The pizza made
Oh,
me sick.
sorry.
Yeah, this
Active.
is active. Exactly. Yes, very good. Questions?
No.
Let's continue here. Well, same drill. Number 1, Angie.
The company was shut down by the police. Um, we are with the same, right? Active and passive, right? Sorry, I was shut. Yes, passive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
the company was shut down by the police. Number 2,
Me.
Luis.
We have been given the wrong tickets. Is passive.
Yes, it is passive. Number 3, number 3.
Me.
Yes.
She wishes she had been there.
Mhm.
Active.
Yes. Number 4.
Teacher,
Yeah.
why is active? I think it's passive, right? No.
No, it is active. She wishes she had been there. Now, in this case, we do not have a another verb in past participle here. Therefore, we cannot call it a passive. This is the present, the
Being.
past perfect. Yeah, but this is because it has the past perfect here. So this is the past perfect structure, not a passive voice structure.
Okay. Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. Thank you.
Yes. So for example, if we had she wishes she had been given the award, something like that. Okay.
Yeah,
Then
that will
it
be
is a
passive.
passive because we have these two verbs in past participle. Okay. This one is,
Yes.
for the past perfect, and this one is for the passive, correct?
Yes, I got it.
Okay, good. Number 4, sorry.
Me. He might not have been paying attention.
Mm-hmm.
It's an passive.
Is it?
Yes, isn't?
I think it's
Active.
active.
It's active.
Um,
It is active
But it
again.
says have been paying.
Exactly, paying, not paid.
Could you give me an example with passive voice using have been paying? I
Well,
mean, the verb with ing.
there, well, it doesn't exist. It is not passive. This is the present perfect continuous. Have been paying attention.
How can I make this sentence in passive voice?
Well, not all active sentences can be made into the passive, but I think this one is, yeah. So, for example, attention uh, uh, ha, has not been paid by him, something like that.
But I think that the verb must be has not been being paid attention. Attention has not been being paid by him because you have it is in past, being present perfect progressive, and your passive statement is just in present perfect.
I think not, because well, in this case, you are. Oh, did I write paid like that? That is a paid by you. What a horrible mistake.
Mm.
Um, well, that's, but I think like you say it is just not. Uh, look, we cannot have has not been. You see, it's kind of redundant. Has not been being paid. I mean, paying has not been paying by him because this is not an action that the attention is doing. Are you following? This is an action that is done by someone else to the attention in this case. So paying is not an option and has not been is not an option as well. So it has not been paid, or perhaps been has not been being paid. Something like that. That would be more correct, but it is not common to find sentences like this. Has not been being paid. Attention has not been being paid by him. I don't think that sounds good. It is grammatically correct, but it doesn't sound good. So the best option in this case is to put it in the passive like has not been paid by him. What do you guys think? Is that somehow clear?
Oh, so it can be correct if I say attention has not been paid by him.
No, I don't think so. Attention has not been
So the
being
correct is
paid.
attention has not been paid by him, right?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Yes. So these are the only two options in this case, but I think the second one is better than the first one.
Okay, yes, I guess the same.
Nice. Um, okay, number 5.
Me. He should not have been asked to pay. Passive voice.
Yes,
Yes.
it is the passive. Number 6.
Chemicals can be toxic. Active.
Active. Very good. And the last one, number 7.
New regulations.
New regulations will be introduced next spring.
What is it?
Passive.
Passive. Very good. Okay, guys. Do you have any more questions?
No.
No? All good?
No.
Okay, can I erase?
Yes.
All right, perfect.
Yes.
Well,
Maybe.
Maybe.
maybe. Well, that would be it for the passive.
Not yet.
What?
Okay.
Are you delayed or something like your internet or something like that?
Yes, I'm having troubles with my internet.
Hopefully they stop. All right. Give me 1 second. Yeah. Okay. So that's it for the passive voice. Now, what do you have any questions about that? Guys,
Yes.
is everything cool with the passive?
I think I have a
Yes.
question with passive voice, but I mean in past progressive.
Past
Passive in past
progressive.
progressive.
Okay. So what is
Could
it?
you give me an example of a passive in past progressive?
Okay. Okay. Well, the past progressive is was where plus a verb plus ing, right?
Yeah.
Right. Now, for example, I was playing volleyball yesterday at 8, something like that. Okay. Now this is
For example.
the past progressive
Uh-huh.
active, right?
Okay.
We have a doer, an action, and a receiver. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Now, what happens with the receiver?
Go first in the sentences.
Yes, it goes first. So volleyball,
volleyball. Mm-hmm.
volleyball. Then what happens to the action?
um, Change to the past perfect progressive.
No. What past perfect? You this is not like conditionals, okay? You're not going to transform if you talk to about the present, you write it in the past. No, that doesn't happen here. Here, the only thing that you're going to do is transform the verb into a past participle and give the sentence the same tense as it was in the active. All right. So how are we going to do that if the verb is in the past participle? How do we do it? What else is missing for this to be a, a passive sentence?
Be.
Exactly. Be.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
That's the way you do it.
Mm-hmm. And now, what about the active? For example, if I've had a sentence conditional and active conditional.
Give me the conditional.
Uh-huh. For example, I don't know. Rita will have writing a letter.
If.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. What is the
Yeah,
conditional?
that's it.
Oh, then this is not a
I
conditional.
was
This is
asking.
just a past model. Okay. So for this, we still have the same structure. If you notice, we have a doer, we have an action, we have written, and we have a receiver. So the same thing happens here.
A letter
How would it be? Exactly. A letter, then,
would have been written by Rita.
mhm, yes, simple as that, right?
And if we make it a conditional, Rita would have written a letter if she was a good writer.
Okay.
If she were a good writer, sorry.
Mhm. So if she were a good writer, a letter would have been written by Rita. So it's the same. Conditionals
Oh,
are
okay.
just two clauses joined together with if or when or a comma. Okay. So they are still individual ideas. Therefore, they can all be changed if if they kind of have all of the requirements for it to be an active sentence, correct? So if it has the three aspects of an active, it can be transformed into a passive. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Ye-
Is
yes,
it better, Angie?
yes, I guess so.
Did I answer your question?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Yeah,
And all right, good, no problem. I like those questions.
yeah.
All right, perfect. Anyone else? Questions or no questions?
No, so
No.
far.
No?
So, sorry if I didn't answer, but I'm having problems with my internet, teacher.
Yeah, it's all good, no problems. All right. Well, now we are going to practice now reading and listening. Okay?
Yes.
Well, only reading because we're not going to have time to practice listening. However, we're going to finish that on Monday. All right? Okay, so we have here reading and listening. And this is for the skills that you might need or might come handy during the exam. Okay, are you ready? All right. Now, we have here a reading. I'm going to cover it just a minute. Now, for this reading, we're going to have some time to read and some more time to answer these 5 questions. Okay. Now, in the exam, you're going to have the same amount of questions per reading, okay? The only thing that changes is that every reading is a little bit harder than the last one, okay? So if you have 5 readings, you're going to have the first one pretty easy and uh, well, a little short. Then the second one is going to be a little bit longer and with more, let's say, formal speech or a little bit more advanced vocabulary, okay? And so on until you get to the final reading, which is going to be the fifth one. And well, that's going to be the hardest one. So what I recommend, and I mean, this is from my perspective, what I would recommend you to do is to go with the hardest one first. That that works for me. I don't know if you work differently. You probably do, but that's my recommendation for that part of the exam. That if you remove a hard exercise first, the rest of it is going to be easier and easier. Okay. So what we're going to do here is not only answer the questions and read, but I'm gonna be taking the time, okay? Because well, in the exam, your greatest enemy is going to be the clock, right? Time you have to answer
No.
all of the all of the questions and to solve all the exercises. So that's what we're going to do now, okay?
Teacher, a question. In the exam, we have time in the listening too?
Yes.
Okay. But we can't repeat the listening?
Um, I think in that part, I think you can repeat the listenings. However, I wouldn't recommend it you to repeat it more than 2 times because, well, I mean, it's going to be a waste of time, honestly. So if you don't have the answer with the first listening, you're going to have to maybe listen again, but that's it. Like a third time would be just a waste of time because you have very little time to answer. Besides the reading, I mean, the listening is it takes time as well. So you are not given extra time based on the listening because if it is long, like it's let's say a 3 4 minute listening, that's 3 or 4 minutes of your time. Okay, you are not given 3 or 4 extra minutes because the listening was 3 or 4 minutes long. You get the idea.
Yeah, thank you, teacher.
All right. So the reading comprehension part is 20 questions. That means that you have 4 readings. Okay, and you have 25 minutes per reading. Yeah, I mean per you have 25 minutes to complete all of the questions. Okay, that means that you will have like a minute and a half to complete every every question, right? Okay, so I will give you 3 minutes. No, 3 minutes. Hold on. Okay, so you're going to have 3 minutes to read and to answer. Yes?
Okay.
Okay, good. Hold on 1 second. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's enough time to do it. I mean, this is just a practice. You probably will have a little bit more. Uh, yeah, you're going to have a little more time during the exam. But right now, I want you to really make an effort to read as fast as you can and to get as many ideas of the reading as you can possibly get. All right? So you can answer the questions. Yes? So I'm going to give you 3 minutes starting in 3, 2, 1. Go. 3 minutes to read and to answer the questions. 10 seconds. Okay, I'm changing the slide now. Now you have 1 minute to answer. Okay, that's time. So, do you have the answers? How did you feel?
Frustrated.
Frustrated. Well, that's good. That's good. That you need, yet that you felt frustrated. What else did you feel?
The
Do you
same
all?
because I had a bad connection problem.
Hello?
Okay. Yeah. I can hear you. Um. Okay, and about the reading, about the questions. How did you feel? Was it easy? Did you
Kind of.
finish?
No.
No easy, teacher.
It wasn't easy.
For me, no.
Who finished reading?
I didn't finish with.
You didn't finish.
No.
I missed the last 2 lines.
Okay. The rest, how did you finish? Eh, tell me. If you feel frustrated here, you can express it. You can let it take over you. It's okay. It's fine. It's just an exercise. It's just a drill. But we need to learn how to control that. Okay.
Yeah, I need.
All right. Because during the exam, we're not gonna have second chances. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Good. So if you feel frustrated right now, that's completely normal. I gave you like 2 or 3 minutes less than you would have during the exam because per reading, I think you would have six and something minutes.
Because
Okay,
you're
per reading.
mean.
I'm not mean, I'm training you.
Okay.
That's okay, teacher. I think that I need.
I mean,
I was joking.
I might be mean, but in different contexts, okay? Not
I
here.
was joking.
Yeah, I know. Me too, kind
Okay.
of. But yeah, I mean, you will have like 2 or 3 minutes extra. So you're not gonna have like 3 minutes per question, like two minutes per reading and 1 minute to answer. They don't measure the time like that during the exam. You have 25 minutes to finish the reading part, which includes 4 readings. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So as I told you, I would always start with the hardest or the last reading exercise, because that's the one that takes longer to solve and longer to read and longer to understand, honestly. Okay, so that's what I would do.
I
And
don't
then
like that.
Me too.
I
what,
prefer the easy one.
you prefer the easiest one?
Yeah.
No, I agree with the teacher. I prefer the hard one first.
I mean, doing it like that has uh I don't want to say that it has helped, because it honestly doesn't help. It's just how you feel with the exam, and how you organize the time during the exam. So that way I feel like, you know what, if I have 1 minute left, but I want that minute to be spent on the easiest exercise and not the hardest exercise. You know what I mean? You see my point?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, if you, let's say, finished with the, you have like 5 minutes left, and you still have two readings. Do you want them to be the last ones or the first ones?
The first.
First ones. They are always short and they are always easier than the rest. So that's one of my recommendations. But you can take it, you can leave it. It's up to you. It's how you
I
feel.
agree with
Give me
you.
tips, teacher, please.
Yeah, that's one of the tips that I can give you now about the reading part. The grammar part is not that hard. We have been practicing with that. That's uh, like the past perfect, the conditionals. All that is going to be the grammar, right? Or the structure part of the exam. Okay, you're going to have plenty of time to finish that. Hmm.
Teacher, and the exam is going to be multiple choice or
Yeah, yeah. You are given
on
three options on each for each question. Three options per question, like the
the
ones that
whole.
we've been practicing, like this.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. Mhm.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's see. I'm going to give you a little bit more time. You already read this, so oh, hold on, we didn't check the answers. So you have the answers?
Only three.
Only three. Which ones do you have?
Number 1, 2, and 3. No,
Okay.
1, 3, and 4.
Okay. What's number one? According to the 10-minute rule, how much homework should fourth graders do per night?
40 minutes.
Hmm. Number two, does anyone has number two? No, no number two.
No, teacher, I don't.
No.
Okay, number three,
I'm not sure about this one. To complain?
to kick up a stink, to complain. Well, I don't know, honestly. Yeah, I'm kidding, I do know. And number four,
Encourage students to enjoy their free time?
Yes,
all right.
I agree.
So we're going to have 2 more minutes to read again and answer the rest of the questions, okay? Now,
Great.
now, you know what? I'm just going to give you 1 minute, but this time you're going to look for this specific ideas or these specific answers. All right?
Okay.
Because that's
Yes.
another strategy that I use when I take exams. I usually, well, not usually, I have done it uh, sometimes, not always. But when the reading is long, what I do is to look at the questions first, see what I'm looking for, and then read to get the main idea of each paragraph. And
But in
that
the
way,
exam, we can do that, teacher.
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
The exam is not presented like this, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Again, these are just drills for you to start looking for strategies or the strategy that best works for you. Yes, but this is not the way the exam is presented to you. Okay,
Okay.
the exam is this these questions, and above them is the reading or the article or the paragraphs or whatever. Okay,
Okay.
so that way you can always see the questions, and at the same time you can also see the reading. Okay, so I'm going to give you 1 more minute to look for this information. Okay,
Okay.
are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go. Fine. Okay, do you have the answers?
Yes.
Yeah, number 2, what is it?
Uh, it's the students in lower grades don't do their homework often.
Do you guys agree on that? Guys,
I'm not sure.
you're
I'm
not
not
sure?
sure.
Uh, let's mark it, and we'll look for the answer. Number 5,
To cause arguments and debates.
do you all agree?
Mm,
Do you all agree?
to come to an agreement, I think.
To come to an agreement? Hmm, interesting. We have 2 answers for 1 question. All right, what we're going to do now is check the answers one by one, okay? Now, according to the 10-minute rule, how much homework should 4th graders do per night? Now, where is that part?
In the
Paragraph.
fourth paragraph.
Mm-hmm.
10-minute rule that was first proposed.
Yep, it's right here.
First graders do 10 minutes. Second graders do 20 minutes. Third graders do 30 minutes.
Yeah, very good. So number 1 is correct. Number 2, Cooper's research shows that students in lower grades don't do their homework often. Where is that?
It's in the fifth paragraph. In earlier grades, the relationship between homework and performance was weak.
Mhm. Yes, very good. Number 3, what does to kick up stink mean? You said it means to complain. Where is that? Here. Last paragraph, but Cooper's analysis shows correlation, not causation. It begs the question, does homework lead to achievement, or do high achievers simply do more homework? Undoubtedly, some kids are less likely to kick up stink about doing homework than others. So yeah, to complain. Number 4, schools that have adopted a no homework policy, you said, encourage students to to enjoy their free time. Where is that?
In the third paragraph,
Mhm.
no homework policy that prioritizes family time, outdoor play, and early bedtimes, and encouraging students to enjoy their evening free time.
Exactly. Number 4 is correct. Number 5, what does the cause rose means? Sorry. Where is that?
In the first.
Mhm. So, homework, one word that makes the heart of many a parent sink and is guaranteed at any given time to be causing rows in homes around the world. So, is it to cause agreements, to come to an agreement, or to cause arguments or debates?
To cause arguments or debates.
Yes, very good. Questions?
Normally they are like this in this order
Well, the
because
exam is.
the fifth one was in the first paragraph
Mhm.
and the fourth one was in the last one. So that's my question, because when we read, we go like in order. So the questions are going to be this way.
Well, the questions are going to be the way they are going to be. I cannot say if they are going to be in order or not. There are exams like this one that are made to confuse you or to cause you trouble with that. So you can expect anything.
Okay.
Mhm.
Because I once took one that, well, it wasn't like in this order, but it was like has two confusing answers.
Mhm. Yeah, they are going to show you similar answers, but only one is correct. And
Yeah,
this is not the like
the case.
no, I forgot the word. This is not the exception.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. Questions? All good?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Now we have another reading here that we're going to have. Again, 5 questions, and we'll do reading. This time I'm going to give you 5 minutes, all right, to read and to answer. Okay, so
Okay.
you're going to take 3 minutes or 4 minutes to read, but like really read, and 1 minute to answer. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So take your time reading. I'm going to let you know when you have 20 seconds left or something like that, just to pressure you to
Okay.
have some fun, to have my fun.
And you say you're not mean.
Well, I'm a little mean,
Just a little bit.
just a little. All right. So 5 minutes starting now. Ten seconds. All right. Now 1 minute to answer the questions, please. All right, time. So you have the answers?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes? Nice. How did you feel this time?
better.
Better?
Yes.
What changed?
I knew that I wasn't pressured with the time, that I had enough time to read, so I could get all the answers.
Okay, nice. All right. And with the answers, how did you feel?
Good. They weren't difficult to find because I could understood the whole reading, because I finished like 30 seconds before the time was end.
All right. Good. Nice. All right, let's answer. And after that, we're going to check. What's number one?
See, well, the third.
Um, okay, scientists estimate that the asteroid in question is at least 1.1 to 2.5 miles wide. Do you all agree?
Yes.
All right. Number two, could an asteroid this size potentially have adverse global effects if it collided with the Earth?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Number three, is this the biggest asteroid ever to pass by our planet?
No.
No.
God. Yeah. Number four, when will the asteroid called 3122 Florence fly by the Earth?
2020, no, 2057.
Do you all agree? Guys, okay. Number five, which of the following is not true?
It is impossible that an asteroid could collide with Earth.
Okay. All right, let's check the answers now. Number one, scientists estimate that the asteroid in question is at least 1.1 to 2.5 miles wide. So let's check.
In the first paragraph, to
Yes.
be between 1.1 and 2.5 miles.
Yes. So number one is correct. Could an asteroid this size potentially have adverse global effects if it collided with the Earth? You said yes. Where is that?
Um, it, If it did, the asteroid is large enough to cause global effects according to NASA. In the first paragraph, second line.
Okay. Yes. Number 3. Is this the biggest asteroid ever to pass by your planet? You said no. Where is that?
Mm,
Mm, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
In the fifth, it's the largest asteroid expected to sip by Earth,
Hmm?
but it's not the largest ever.
Exactly. So it is not the biggest asteroid ever to pass by your planet. Number 4. When will the asteroid called
I guess 2017.
The first
3122
yes,
Florence fly by the Earth?
2017.
2057.
2017.
April 20.
And it's in the
Also in the fifth one.
um,
It will make
fifth.
another pass
it
again.
will make another pass again on September 2, 2057.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So 2017 was the first time the asteroid
Mm.
flew by the Earth, right?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, and it asks when it will pass again.
Mhm. Exactly. And number 5, which of the following is not true? It is impossible that an asteroid could collide with Earth. That's what you said. And is that correct?
Mm, It says that there are people tracking asteroids that are potentially mitigating the danger of a collision, and it says that there are people like tracking the asteroids, but it doesn't say like that sentence.
Yeah. Mm. Yes, very good. So you got all the answers correct. Nice. All right. Well, we're going to leave it here for today. And on Monday, we're going to practice the listening. And we're also going to see, hold on, embedded questions and inversions, which are good, are cool.
Okay.
They're nice. All right. So, how did you feel today? Was this exercise or this drill helpful, at least to identify where you need to work on?
Yes.
Nice. Did you like the drill?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you like the readings? Were they interesting?
Yes. Because I didn't know that there were asteroids that could ever collide with Earth.
Well, uh, I'm sorry about that. I didn't want you to be like scared or anything like that. I mean,
But nah, I'm not.
oh, that's nice.
Just a little bit like worried, but not scared.
Nice. So you're, I don't know, more aware of the situation of Earth.
Yes.
That's nice. All right, guys. The rest, how did you feel? Did you like the exercises? Did you learn something, or are you going to apply something from today to the exam?
Yes, teacher, that are good for me to practice.
Nice. You can always find this kind of exercises on the internet, but try to find really advanced or according to your level exercises, okay? Because if you find, well, the easy ones, then you're just not going to improve, all right? So try to, put on a challenge for yourself if you
Okay.
are going to practice more. Uh, Vaccine, that's how you say vaccine. Yeah, yes, I'm sure. Okay, do you have any more questions? Any more comments?
No.
All good? Okay, good. Well, if there are no further comments or questions, I think we can call it a day and have some rest. All right, enjoy your weekend, and I will see you on Monday.
Thank you. You too. Have a good weekend.
You too. Goodbye.
Sure. See you guys.
Bye, teacher.
Take
Bye.
I
care
Bye. See
thank
you.
you.
and take a nap.
Bye.